Right, ladies and gents, we're back. We hope you've had a good New Year. It's not actually been New Year for us technically yet, but it will have been New Year by the time you watch this. We're going to get started and get right into this R32 project. We've got to make sure we've got everything stripped down out of that, and then we can start getting it all transplanted back into that. I think this is a project, I think people do seem to like it, they seem to think it's interesting. We're excited for doing it. We hope it's going to go as smoothly as we've hoped in our brains.
It's always smooth in your brains, but it's never that smooth in reality.
Originally, we're going to tell you our plan. Originally, we wanted to do it in 24 hours, park them both on a ramp, strip one, and basically strip both of them and transplant them over to each other.
And drive the estate R32 out.
But we've realised we're all in our mid-30s, we've got children, it's Christmas and all that.
Dave's on a track day, on his fourth Christmas
It's not as feasible as it might have been 10 years ago. So
we may time it though.
Yeah, we'll probably do it physically in 24 hours, it's just not going to be the same 24 hours. So we're going to get it all done in this episode though, so no messing around, it's going to get done and it's Stokes.
So no messing, mate. Let's, I think the first, I'm going to say it, the lovely R32 is going to go.
Well, we'll explain then. Come to me. Right, firstly, the main objective, because we're pretty sure we need the whole wiring loom out of the R32. To get out all the wiring loom and everything like that, we need to strip the dash out of this. So we've got all the carpet, roof lining, everything that's in the way of the loom. We need that all out of the way because that's all got to come over. And obviously, when we put it on the ramp, that's going to make stripping the interior more difficult. Yeah. So we're going to get all the interior out first, or I'm going to do what I can. Stokes can start.
You've been busy, mate. Someone's already got the interior out.
It shouldn't take too long. So we're going to do that before we get it up in the air on the ramp because we think it just might be a bit more difficult.
It may be a bit like there's a big plug down here which plugs out the interior loom, which would be fabulous, but I don't think that's going to happen.
No, I know what you're going to say. There's no doors and no windscreen. How hard is it going to be to get it out anyway? But we're just going to do that in the first place. And then once this is out, we're going to drop everything down off this, engine, running gear, all that. And then as soon as that's done, we're going to put it into a corner and do the exact same thing on
Get this back off the ramp, and then we should technically know what we're doing on that because we've just done it on this.
Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but although that is obviously all built up, to get the loom back out of that into this, we are going to have to strip that back down.
So there's a bit more work to do interior-wise on that. Yeah. And we've got to be as careful on both cars because we don't want to break anything. Because if we break anything on this...
if we break the windscreen or anything in this, we're in trouble. So
on this one?
Yeah.
No, Gavin's coming out. He's going to sort this. Let's sort that straight out, mate.
So yeah, anyway, you know our plan. We're going to get it all done for you in this episode. That's a guarantee.
I wouldn't say that. Jack's got his little cameras here and everywhere.
We're all set up, ready to go. It's
Baby Oscar o'clock.
Yeah, basically 1:30, Friday the 29th of December.
That's nuclear time, Jack.
Well, I know what time it is, right? It's 1:30 in the afternoon.
So for everyone like me, 1:27.
Yeah, so that's what we're starting today. When we're done today, we'll clock it, then we'll do the same every time we start. Let's see if we can actually do it in 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. What time is it, Stoke?
It is, let's just check.
Where's your clock?
2:30.
Give us your PIN number as well. No? So 1 hour in.
Jack's been on the dash mainly.
1,000 screws out.
Yeah, and he's tackling all that. I've been in the engine bay. Basically, I've got the ECU out, all out the scuttle, all this fuse box in the front, all the loom and everything, because I need to get all these engine mounts. I want to kind of get all this loom together so we can drop.
Talking to your microphone, mate.
Got mics, ain't we, professionals now? Get this all so we can drop it out in one. I've got a main cable here what feeds through into the bulkhead. So I need to see what kind of happens behind there, determine what I've kind of got to do here. Because we can't.
Who we met along the way though?
Hey?
Our old friend rodents.
Rodents. So look, all this has been, all the stuff off that, all there's all been chewed. All this has all been chewed. They've been behind the dash. So I'm surprised this car ran, but from looking at it, they've literally just nibbled the outer plastic bit. They haven't touched the actual loom of the car, the wiring loom. So we're going to have to re-tape all that up because that's going to give us further headaches down the line. How do they eat plastic? I know we probably eat plastic. The sea creatures eat plastic because we're making plastic. Everyone's just going to eat plastic in it.
Yeah, but rats enjoy it, that's the difference.
Do they?
Well, it looks like it.
Is that why they got black poo? Because they eat black electrical tape?
Yeah.
Yeah, right, carry on, we'll be back.
Another hour?
We'll see. See, if we've got the engine out in an hour, we'll be back.
What time are we on, Stoke? Dave, you show him.
Alright everybody.
What time is it?
Gaffer's turned up now.
What time is it?
Apparently,
Oh,
only been on this an hour.
here we go, 2 hours.
An hour.
We're on 3:40.
When did you start?
Half one.
Half one.
But when did you actually start?
Half one.
Oh,
Was that before or after you brought cars around and everything was at the same time?
no, we started at half one.
Half one.
Oh,
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Check the clocking in card, mate. Boss, even.
Right, no, dash out yet.
2 hours and you ain't got that.
There's a lot of screws in it. There's a lot of screws in
There's
it.
2 hours and 40 minutes of screws in that dash.
Yep, I'll show you in a minute.
But
We're one screw away, I think. I've got
one screw away.
Half
I've
of it's
got
out.
exhaust and prop off. So I'm moving on to the front bits, and then hopefully Dave's changed his
Dave's
trousers.
going to keep
and
pulling
gets involved.
faces. Oh, what are you doing? He's going to get changed now, I sent you. What? You stay in your lane? Oh yeah, Dave mugging people off again. Dave, the only thing he's good at, mugging people off.
Anyway, you carry on up there. Dave's going to change his trousers, and we'll carry on down here. About 4:15.
4:15.
Right, Dave's done the honours and he's unbolted the old glass of the engine mounts. I think, if my calculations are correct,
They very rarely are.
yep, we can go up.
Have you checked your phone? Oh, yeah, are you going to undo the aircon or what, mate? Look how keen you are.
BRB.
If mine and Dave's calculations are correct now, we should be free.
Are you going to take your car? We're having a decat, ain't we?
Probably will eventually, yeah.
So we need them?
For now, yeah.
Careful, because it's probably a bit.
Nah, that'll go, that will, you know. As soon as Fat Boy gets in there.
I'll be in the front. Yeah. 3 hours, I think.
3 hours, so the engine's out. I will admit, mainly most of it's removed.
Imagine you had to like do some proper work and get it out.
Well, we'll leave that to you, mate.
Who?
Yeah.
I've just got it out.
Did we just warm it up for you then?
Just warmed it up.
No, we'll check it over, make sure we ain't got no oil leaks and that. It looks pretty good, to be fair. I know it looks a bit dusty and a bit wassy, but there's a bit of glass here and there from the dash. There's no like leaks out the diffs. So let's carry on. You're nearly out with the dash in there.
This dashboard's no good, is it?
No, it isn't. No, but don't break the wiring loom if you can. Done it.
Try your way, my way. Our front way.
Oh, that's a new one. Do we need to take the windscreen out new one to get the dash out? I think
He's going to tick.
that's it. One dash out. What time are we on, boys? 4:46. What are we doing?
Running gear?
You can if you want. What running gear? So,
At the back?
You got to take the fuel tank off, and
You got to go for a curry?
I've got to go. Yeah, soon. That's what I'm saying. I've got to go soon.
What you got to go?
My cousin's down from Cornwall.
So what you was meant to say is, we're calling it a day, lads.
Yeah, we're calling it a day.
Yeah,
So
okay.
say we'll call it 5 o'clock.
Oh, is it 4:45? So what was that, 3.5 hours?
Who's actually around?
No, mine.
Kev.
No, they're all around my house. Anyway, 5 o'clock and we're stopping. We're down in tools.
What are you going to catch for? What are you going to catch for dinner for?
Anyway, Dave doesn't need a mic, does he? He doesn't need a mic.
Why do you do it to yourself?
Anyway, back in a sec.
Right then, day 2. We've got to get the rest of that R32 strips before we can even start even thinking about looking at the estate. 9:15, so nice healthy time to start. Before we do get started though, we want to show you
Wasting
something.
time here, mate. Is it this
Let
must
me
be
be quick.
good?
Let me be quick. A few months ago, one of our subscribers kept getting in touch with us, and me and Dave and Stokes were all scared to give him our
He
address.
thought he was going to send him his pants.
Yeah, some
and
underpants
stuff.
in the post. But no, he sent us, you know how we've got these things that we hang up on the wall. He sent us one of the Atom and did a little bit of editing because there was a big sign here that was in the way, but he thought we'd get rid of that. So what we thought we'd do, I'll give him a shout out. His name's Rich. You've probably seen comments on the channel. He'll probably comment on this one as well. But we're going to give it pride of place right under the Car Cartel flag.
I think that's
I'm going to get it up
isn't
there.
it? And he sent us a nice little message.
Yeah,
and it was good, man.
Yeah, I won't read all his message, but it was a nice message. Thank you very much. We do appreciate it. But yeah, we're going to get this up now, and then I'm going to crack on with the R32.
And we appreciate it, Rich.
Yeah,
Thank you, mate.
Thank you very much, mate.
Dave does as well, but where's Dave?
New year,
He went
new...
to gym, then got back into bed.
Yeah. You reckon there?
Dave will say it's in the wrong place, but
There we go, Rich. Pride of place, right in the middle. Now we just need a few more. If anyone else wants to send us anything, we've got a lot of space to fill up. No pants, please. Right, I'm cracking on with the R32. Let's get that stripped.
you wasted time doing that.
Right then, I like these little microphones.
You have to attach them to yourself.
Well, you can
mate.
get, I don't know how to do it. Do it on my hat. Try that.
Yeah, might be anyway. We're gonna grab some breakfast.
Carpet's out, roof lining's out, all the interior trim plastics are out. I'm just making my way, literally, through the loom as we go through the car, labelling it up as we go, just to make sure that when you go back
Gives it a
in,
little bit of a hand.
yeah,
When it,
you know what it's like. There's so many plugs and different things. We need to obviously make sure we.
I'm gonna say one thing. Considering this car had no half an interior in, look how much interior we've got here.
Yeah, it's
Piled up.
mountains. Oh, by the way, if anyone wants any of these bits, you have
What
to
we
come
ain't
in-
using.
Yeah, we're not posting anything.
Just come and grab
come and have them.
Just come and grab.
Carpets, door cards, everything. It's yours. We're going to Greg's, haven't we?
Time. Yeah, you got to put the time.
Greg's
on.
o'clock.
Greg's o'clock. Before
10:39. We're about an hour in, basically.
let's get to
Stokes
Greg's,
has been
mate.
here since 7. So
Yeah,
he's
I've been here
starving.
since 7. I've already had an engine out, mate. I'm telling you, no messing. We're back from Greg's.
Yeah.
Dave's here.
We carried on a little bit. We didn't start. Well, we didn't do a time check in between, but it's been about a couple of hours since we went to Greg's.
Yeah.
We have got most of the loom out now, believe it or not. Just had a few little bits at the back. Taking.
So what's the time check? Are we starting again now? Or yeah, what? Because we
Well-
pissed around for ages. I was taking an engine out.
Right, 12:30. So I reckon we're about 5-ish hours in, 4.5, 5-ish hours in.
Okay.
I don't know if that's good going. We've only not even finished this, and this was already half stripped.
Yeah.
So
Let's get cracking. We've got 3 of us on it now.
another hour down, we ain't making that quick enough progress, are we?
Wiring looms, mate.
Dreamers.
Well, Armstrong can do it.
Dreamers. He ain't never done a Golf conversion. He only does bolt on, bolt off.
To get the cables through, you've got this massive plate which then gets super glued in. Obviously we don't need this one, but the one on the other one we do, so I don't know how we're going to kind of attempt that, because obviously we've got to get this loom back in.
Time check.
Time check.
Come on, get it out.
Hey?
Get it out.
He said time check, not size check.
What are you giving me? I was getting the tinker out then.
Do you want to turn off? How many hours are you in on this stupid idea now?
I've lost count of hours. But
Do you enjoy anything?
no, don't say
I thought you said it was a good idea.
No, it's a great idea, but then when you start doing it, it's just not a good idea, is it?
Come over here to our treasure trove of parts. We've finally got this wiring loom out. We've got the fuel tank, we've got the rear diff, it's all buried in there, we've got the selector, we've got heat shields, we've got the lot. So we've stuck back in the carpet because it's a bit smelly, so if anyone wants it, come get it. Headlining, there's a mouse nest in there.
If anyone wants it, come and get it. 2 curtain airbags. Anybody wants them, come and get it. So, rear R32 boot and spoiler, no good to us. If anyone wants it, come and get it.
the spoiler might fit, don't know, doubt it. So the plan is now, we are done with the shell. So we're going to get the truck in, and we'll have a little move around, and then we're going to get the estate in.
The shell with the logbook is available if anybody wants it.
HPI clear, no damage.
One careful lady owner, and the farmer's son used it after.
Right, should we get the shell moved and get the other one in and...
Which?
Is it Groundhog Day?
Don't start stripping that other one.
Oh, let's not start stripping the other one, because then we'll just save all these pieces.
But where's all the bits off that other one gonna go?
Oh, okay, sorry. Like, follow, share and subscribe. That's the end of the episode. We're going to now leave this like this. What's your plan then, Dave? How do you think an R32 Golf turns into an R32 Estate?
In stages, like you do everything else. Just took you fucking 5 months to do them two.
Because I'm pissing around with R32s.
It weren't my idea.
Anyway, enough waffling, because we ain't got the time for it.
Listen,
What?
if we just
Come
put
on.
the badge on the back and the wheels on it, it's technically an R32
And
Estate.
get a tape in there.
And I'll go, woo, woo.
Right, day 3, this is where it gets serious. We've basically got to do everything we've just done to the R32 to the Golf, and then somehow get it all back together and working. I don't know how confident you're feeling, Dave. Do you reckon we can do it?
I think it's a stupid idea.
Well, one thing, a stupid idea is a good idea. Is that
Yeah,
saying?
it's definitely a good idea to do an R32 Estate, but to do it in 24 hours,
Yeah,
I have no
difficult.
idea what you was
But-
even thinking.
Show you the time. We're just coming up to 1:45. I think we're probably about 6, 7 hours in or something like that. We best get cracking. We're going to start, me and Dave, with the interior, then we're going to let Stokes chisel away at the engine. Does that sound fair? Still a way to go, isn't there, Dave? You think we can do
We're
it?
chipping away.
Dave's been really optimistic, hasn't he, about this?
Mate, no, it'll be done, but you ain't going to get this done and running in 24 hours.
we are.
No way.
What's holding me?
No way. I don't even think the fuel pipes are going to fit.
Yeah, of course they are.
I don't even think the tank's going to
The
fit.
bloke's done it. He said it sound. He said swap and change.
The chop shop is in full swing.
Mate, we're making some serious progress. It is 5:30. I can't remember when we last checked in.
We'll have to check on
That's probably like another
3
or 4
hours. Yeah, definitely.
All the interior, all the dash, everything's out. That was actually a lot easier because obviously we've already done one. So now it's just a case of getting the carpet out, figuring out how we're going to do the loom.
Yeah.
Because we don't really want to cut a massive hole in the bulkhead. So
No, that's
well,
what
I
I
have
mean.
messaged the guy who'd done the conversion before and seen what he says. So fingers crossed he gets back for us for tomorrow. But I think we're going to call it a day for today, aren't we?
Go and have some dinner.
I wonder how many hours deep we are now.
Don't know. You'll have to check.
It's got to be 12 at least. And
You've got to be halfway. So, I think we're about halfway. 12 hours down.
Yeah.
Day 4.
Day 4.
Halfway through the interior, I think, aren't we, Jack?
Did you show them? We got the dashboard out.
Yeah, it's
Have you got it out?
Yeah, the dashboard's out.
I didn't even know this.
Yeah, the dashboard come out.
Oh, yes, because I went last night, didn't I?
It's cooking hella fresh.
His auntie needed to be taken for a curry.
I had to go to Tesco, I told you.
He had to go to Tesco for his mum, for his missus' mum.
This is a home straight, isn't it? We've got to squeeze the rest.
Yeah, we're positive today, aren't we?
Yep, we're going to get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll carry on getting whatever needs to get off, what I can get off in there. The lads are going to probably carry on in there, and we'll just keep switching around. Get it on the ramp, drop the
Running gear, ready to.
then drive it out. No, we've got to fit all the. Oh, we've got to do all the same.
Stop
but in
talking then.
reverse.
Stop talking. Start working.
You done a time check?
Oh, no.
It's 10:15.
Second engine out time. It's all disconnected. Got it on a pallet. If we tug it, give it a bit of a tug forward.
Should come. Loom's all disconnected in the car, isn't it? Except for a couple of ABS.
Yeah, which we need to get in the wheel well areas. Disconnect that to feed it through.
We're making good time, I reckon.
Yeah, we're positive. We're positive. So we're going to pull this out now, hopefully. Then disconnect the rest of the stuff in the engine bay, like you seen we did on the R32. And then we've got the headache of the loom through the bulkhead.
We think we know what we're going to do, and
we're going to attempt.
Yeah, so
because we've got to keep this good, haven't we? We can't be hacking and chopping this one up.
Yeah. Pull it out then, boy.
And we did message the other lad who has actually built one of these. So
I'll
follow
leave
him.
a link. He's give us a few
info,
pointers.
which is very helpful. He basically said you've either got to de-plug like the whole thing so it gets like pin it all out, or you have to remove that panel.
Yeah. Weird design, but I think we're going to have to remove the panel, haven't we?
I think so, yeah.
It's update time, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know if we showed it on the R32, but basically that's the only hole through the bulkhead. That's where all the loom goes, and basically you cannot disconnect, or we don't really want to, all these plugs. They don't fit through that hole. Don't understand why. Weird design. We spoke to our mate Ryan, who's done the conversion already, and he said that he took out the entire bulkhead panel. This is Stokes' nice neat marking.
Like that.
Yeah, it's great. He took out, there's a big black bulkhead that's like, it's got window sealant type stuff in it.
Yeah, it's bolted in, sealed, and to get in there, the only way we think you could get that out is like how you take a windscreen out with like cheese wire. But the angles you've got here, you wouldn't be able to get it in, so it seems like
it would just snap the cheese wire, it seems.
We did say, he said, oh, you have to remove that. And then we asked him, how did you remove it? He didn't really say. So the only thing we can see is, if we physically, like we did on the R32 but kind of butchered it, is do a neater version but cut just up there, the other side of these bolt bits, get that panel out, even though it's glued in, you have to bend it all out, get the loom out, get the new loom in, because it has got a cut out. So
it's like a little notch. But
when they fit this from factory, obviously this loom's laid in, and then they must lay that panel in and
over the top.
Yeah. That's the only way we can see. We could, I mean, get in the comments if you thought this is an easier way. But yeah, you're gonna be too late. But
we're gonna basically cut that panel out as neat as we can, and then fix it back in, and then seal it back up, because it is supposed to be a waterproof barrier, isn't it? And possibly maybe a fire barrier. I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm not being funny. If this engine was, if you was on fire and there's a little split there, I think.
But we're gonna seal it all up anyway. We might even try and give a little bit of a weld up there. You got some seam sealer, haven't you?
Yeah, I'll seam seal that back up.
Yeah. I think that's going to be the only way without causing ourselves a massive headache. It's hard enough as it is with half this dash still in, but we can't even move the dash out of the way. So I mean, the thing is, we could just cut this loom technically because we don't need it, but we still have to get the other loom back in. Yeah. So there's no way around it really.
And you wouldn't want to repiece all that loom.
No.
I'd rather just cut up there, to be fair. Anyway.
You better get cutting then.
Made a little incision, that too. We'll soon have that tidied back up. I've already put one piece back in, haven't we, Dave?
Put the first piece of the puzzle back.
What was it, the corner piece?
The corner of the jigsaw.
So the airbag ECU, which is buried underneath the dash, that's the actual R32 one. So she's back together now, isn't she?
Yeah, practically rolling.
The first piece in was the last piece out.
Yeah, loom and dash back in.
How many hours we got? Or minutes?
Broke the back of it now, though. That's the
Oh
thing.
yeah.
Come on.
Broke something, a load of bits.
$340.
We're back on it. I was trying to get back into it. Have you time checked us?
You've just watched me time check.
Right. Why do you keep arguing about time check when you've done it? Right. ABS pump R32 going in. Wiring loom in. Dash going in.
You stand places and it's like an eclipse. Only a little eclipse, but it's still like an eclipse.
You're an eclipse.
That was a ball ache.
Absolute ball ache.
Even my camera's giving up for the day.
Engine's in on a couple of engine mounts. That's it for us today. It is 2 minutes past 6.
Yeah. The loom is practically in, other than where it's different. And we've gone for a 3-door and a 5-door car, so that'll be another thing.
I mean, as you can see, we've still got to get all that.
Yeah, I reckon we've got 4 or 5 hours left. Can we get it started? Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Let's see.
But everything's given up. I think the GoPros have given up, so I don't know what footage you've got.
I've given up. Dave's given up hours
Hours ago.
Yeah.
I think this camera's giving up. So, we'll see you on the final day.
It's 10 to 11. Stokesy has been doing a little half an hour sneaky touch up.
No, I fed a wire, what we forgot, all the way
And
down
put the
bulk.
subframe bolts in.
Yeah, the rear back bolt.
So you've done a cheeky little half an hour, haven't you?
Okay, so take half an hour off. Could I put the rear
Told you I was going to grass you up.
And Dave, do you know what Dave's done? Nothing. I think he undid the engine mounts when we dropped the engine out, and he undid a couple of sensors inside the car.
Yes, I've done nothing. Yes, you're right there.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Just stop waffling and just get your words out. Come on.
I'm trying to get it in. I'm trying to
Come
get
on.
car built. I'm getting tired, mate. Still. Let's crack on.
Them quarters done yet?
No.
The engine's more or less in, and it's stoked how it was in the R32.
No rad packs on and that. Because
They
the,
are different, aren't they?
the diesel rad pack is different. These pipes are on this side, and I think on the diesel, one's here and one's there. So,
We've got to get a new rad pack.
yeah.
Jack's been having a nightmare with the dashboard. He's done
It's
it
not
3
been too bad.
times.
I'm good at it now.
He's had it
I put
out
it in
3 times.
and then
Out.
then in,
Yeah.
and
Then
shook
out.
it all about,
Then
and
in.
did the hokey
So you're going to get back on the dashboard and
Yeah.
interior,
We just-
steering column and
We have
stuff.
just got some lunch though, so that can we take that off the time?
Of course you
Okay,
can.
all right. We've got
Yeah,
about
you
3
can.
hours.
Yes, you can.
I did a couple of
Right, we've got about
frame bolts up and
2 or
on.
3 hours if you want to try and do it in 24 hours. It ain't gonna be done.
Listen,
maybe running.
listen,
yeah?
listen.
It's gonna happen.
No, it's not.
It's gonna happen, and it's like,
According to Dave.
come on.
Nothing ever happens.
Well, let's get on with it then.
I am. Yeah, I've got my screwdriver here, so I get inner arches out what I rusted in.
time we on start? Got to be nearing the
Face full of
deadline.
sparks, I know that. 3:36.
Oh my god. We're running out of time, mate.
Oh, we?
I think so.
Stay at that square.
It's quite square.
Circling it. I'm just gonna, you know, I've got to just finish it.
Right, no time to waste. Get back on it. Right, moment of truth. We're out of time, haven't we, lads?
I think I was right. You ain't gonna get this done and running in 24 hours.
we are.
No way.
We only wanted it running, didn't we?
Come on, go and do the honours because you've been so excited and you've actually.
5 to 5.
Yeah. I will let Jack do the honours because he's really been dug in with this, ain't you, mate?
No power, so that's it then, it's game over. It's game over, mate, no power. Got nothing, no ignition.
So, we didn't get it changed over in 24 hours. We haven't got it running in 26 hours.
I was going to say that was an anticlimax.
Remember when we was in the field and we was trying to start it?
Yeah.
I ran some kind of cables everywhere and I blew the 80 amp fuse in the back and I moved the red from there to another bit. So we think, could we put the positive
To the blown fuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got power. Right there. Let me have a look at the clocks, Jack.
You see?
Oh, wait there. Come on.
Just giving up then. Move the battery pack and this was up here. I thought, what is it?
Right, yeah. Put it in the light, yeah. So,
That's
and that goes to where, mate?
I don't know where it goes. It obviously goes to somewhere drastic. So,
We'll connect everything back up.
we haven't tried this yet, but
No, nothing.
turn it off, mate. Get it out of my face.
We're having problems. It's almost certainly a ground, isn't it, somewhere?
That's what we think it is.
Yeah, but because of the way this loom is and it's different, this bit wasn't grounded here because it's got to all be fed through. So we've just grounded that and it's fired up the fuel pump. So
We can hear the fuel pump now.
which it wasn't doing before.
We got 3, 2, 1. What are you doing here, Richard?
Changing the fuel lines round.
Why? Because you've just been slagging me off for 10 minutes saying I did it wrong underneath the car.
Yeah.
And,
I was trying to say
what?
the black one goes to the charcoal canister.
And who's wrong?
No, because the white goes to
No,
the
so-
black and the black goes
So
to
who's wrong?
Everyone's wrong.
No, who's wrong?
It's never you, Dave.
Who
That's
is
the
wrong?
problem. Right,
That's it, isn't it?
Are we calling it?
I think
Are we calling it?
needs more time than we've got.
yeah.
I think.
We've been a bit hasty, weren't we?
I think how many hours are how many hours in are we?
24 million. Oh, didn't I?
So,
Ballet dancing.
He's happy that we haven't done it.
no, I'm not.
Dave's absolutely buzzing.
I'm not. I did tell you.
Nigel.
I did tell you.
Nigel.
You took on too much. Attempt 69. What you pair do together.
Do you want the ignition on?
On, please, mate. You just need a wire to start it, that's the only problem.
Okay, so
Yeah, it started on the key originally in the Mark 5, but
Yeah.
yeah, we've kind of made it worse and now it starts on a piece of wire. So,
But it starts.
it starts and obviously there is something to do with turning the key, it's not getting
Yeah, the correct
Signal.
signal.
But there's a lot still disconnected. I think everything that's connected in the engine bay should make it work, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
So I'm not really too sure what's going on there.
but I'm happy now because
Yeah, that
I
would
know in the end it was getting like we can't do this, but if we've come round the back, you've seen it all of the time. Like front all in, rear axles all in, fuel tanks in. We've even cut an extra hole for the other because obviously this has got like a twin saddle tank. That's obviously goes in the boot somewhere. We've then got to tackle
wiring loom.
I mean,
We can't pour the interior and stuff back in because we've got to tackle the wiring loom, haven't we?
yes, because we've got to somehow.
So 3-door
create
to a
invisible-
5-door
Yeah.
estate. Yourself to get in.
So the Haldex system and everything bolts up without cutting the boot floor, which
Yeah.
what's the other fella's name?
Come on, come on.
Ryan Artisan.
Yeah, Ryan
The
did
guy's done
say
the other
R32
R32 conversion.
But because we want to fit the R32 exhaust system, that sits where the spare wheel is. So this is all for the next sort of
Yeah.
episodes on this build. We're gonna.
We got the main thing,
Yeah.
we got it started, that's what we wanted.
But
All
it's
the
in and it starts.
Yeah, and all the running gears, other than the diff, not the diff, the prop shaft.
I've got to nick that off.
Yeah.
Some
So-
idiot took it off the ramp before.
There's still more work to be done, a lot more, but that's where we wanted to get it. We would have loved to get it on its wheels and pulled it out, but
Dave, just come round here.
this is what's left of.
Taking 2 cars apart.
On another note, anybody needs
Engine and running gear.
full engine, running gear, loom, clocks, everything for their caddy. 2 litre TDI, twin cam,
Whatever you want to put it in.
Yeah.
or whatever you want to put it. That's for sale. Get at us.
Rear axle, exhaust.
Also, clock 155 heater for sale.
Right, this episode, we've blown the 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
More like 26.
we nearly. No, I think 30.
Yeah, well.
How many? How many have you had on Dave?
Anyway.
Well, all the secret work is
Dave
in.
was here for an hour in that 30, and now he's
don't start.
Well, he's
We're
just
celebrating.
Yeah, I know we are.
Anyway, follow,
Always gotta bring me down.
follow, comment, and subscribe, yeah?
Yeah, do whatever you just said.
We are going to get more done on that. That's where we wanted to get that, but
Yeah.
there's a way to go in there. So if you're liking it, please like the video and subscribe. For
And
us.
hopefully the next episode on that is going to be as hopefully driving it off.
Donut.
We tidying up? We're going home.
Okay.